Ho ho ho, it just didn't make it for Christmas, but look what Santa brought along 2 days after. Right, this is the 40th anniversary collector's edition Blu-ray by Turbine for Knight Rider. I'm totally excited holding this in my hands finally after this long of a waiting period. I don't fully recall it, but I think it's about 3 to 4 years since Turbine first time announced this box. In the meantime, many people had expressed their concerns if this box is ever going to be released, especially as the 40th anniversary already happened in September 2022. But then, just before Christmas, Turbine finally delivered, and as promised on their Facebook webpage by the 22nd of December, all of the pre-orders had been successfully shipped out. This box is limited to 3,939 units. Let's quickly check out which issue I have. 2,969. Many of you may have already googled that or checked out on the Turbine online shop, but let's have a quick look at what's inside this box. So we have 20 Blu-ray discs, which contain the fully restored and remastered 1982 Knight Rider TV series. MyKit.de has made actually the first video about this box set, and if you want to have some more details, please feel free to also check out his video, but beware, it's in German. Additionally, there is 4 hours of newly created bonus material, all in full HD. The box also contains the Knight Rider 2000 movie and the Knight Rider 2010 movie. The latter are available only in SD and in 4:3 letterbox format. But let's have a first quick look at the quality to begin with, by comparing the file sizes of the 2005 DVD release by Universal and the 2022 re-release by Turbine. We realize that the file has grown by almost a factor of 4, coming in at roughly 20 gigabytes. And when comparing the two against each other, we can immediately see how the 2005 release is missing some image information that was just cropped off, and is now fully restored in the 2022 re-release. So it looks like the new release actually is a new transfer, and although stated as being SD, actually it is reported as being a 1080p resolution. We can't expect any full HD wonders here, since the transfer was most probably done from a studio professional tape, but it is definitely better than what we got in the 2005 release by Universal. The less successful Team Knight Rider is also included, although only in standard definition. Originally, it was said that this box set, besides Knight Rider, Team Knight Rider, Knight Rider 2000 and Knight Rider 2010 should also include the 2008 sequel series. For whatever reasons this ultimately didn't happen, maybe it was legal reasons behind. One might now argue if that's a mistake or not, but the unofficial Knight Rider spin-off series, Code of Vengeance, is also not included in this box set. You may remember the feature-length episode Mouth of the Snake, which saw the introduction of David Dalton. So even with the less successful and eventually short-lived cancelled series Code of Vengeance, it sort of still belongs into the Knight Rider's universe, and it would have been a neat addition to this box set. So even if this didn't have too much of a relationship to Knight Rider, we might also argue why then to include the Knight Rider 2010 movie, which is also sort of out of place. The price for this collection is €199.95. And for everybody complaining about, oh dude, it's quite expensive, you know. Yes, that's true, €200 is not easy money, but keep in mind that the original DVD releases by Universal called for a equivalent amount of money when released in 2005. And you shall not forget that we actually received subpar quality with that original release. Let's not talk about the German dubbing or the absence thereof, but maybe about the DVDs and the source material. Seasons 1 and 2 were likely sourced from US Master, because they feature the English title screens even in the German localized release. For seasons 3 and 4, the German release included actually a TV Master, which was localized as it featured German title cards. Season 4 was also only available in interlaced format. Typically, you cannot really spot this, unless you're making some fun videos like I'm doing here and there, creating short teasers. So I'd say we can start now digging in. I have readied my Swiss Army knife to cut open the foil wrap. I'm also taking away this as it's starting to become hot. So on the backside we have this inlay sheet which features the contents of the packaging. The backside of this inlay also features the names of everybody contributing to this wonderful box set. And look here, Editionsberatung, so the consultant to this edition, Andreas Winkler of mykit.de. So huge fan, and he has really contributed to the creation of this box set. What a big time honor. So let's look what we've got inside. Oh, this already jumps at me. Some artwork. This is really nice. Look at this gorgeous Season 3, Season 4 dashboard artwork. This is really awesome. And there's more to see. Look at this, this is a poster. It's unbelievable, this seems to be a full-size poster. I think I need to zoom out so you can see this in full scale. Look at this. Absolutely awesome. This is so cool. And on the backside, we've got Michael Knight, David Hasselhoff.
Unglaublich cool.
And here, look at this. Here's another one. Just another one.
Ist noch eins.
And here he is again, David Hasselhoff as Michael Knight. And here, in full scale, just once again, the full artwork of the front cover. This is actually not a still shot from the TV series. This is a replica car, and actually the car of Andreas Winkler of mykit.de. I think these posters would look nice in my kit semi-garage. But that's not everything, there's more to see. Ah, this would be a shame to open it up.
Fast schon zu schade, das zu öffnen. Ach. Ich möchte das gar nicht öffnen.
I don't want to open this up.
Kleinformatige.
This is like trading cards or postcards.
Hier haben wir kleinformatige Postkarten.
Featuring the actors. Michael and Kit.
Michael und Kit. Oh, das sind die Promo-Shots. Das sind Promo-Shots.
It includes some promo shots. No, I'm not gonna open it up. It's really something to be just left as is.
So, und hier
and some more collectibles.
Collectibles. Okay, some stickers.
Oh my. I read about this before. There's nothing you can really do something with it, but this is really cool. Look at it.
Man kann nicht wirklich damit anfangen, aber es ist einfach witzig. Was wir hier haben, ist...
So look at this. This is Michael Knight's driver's license.
Driver's license. Wir haben
And
einen
we've got a fake press
Presseausweis.
ID.
Wir
And
haben
yet another identification card.
Karte.
We've also got Michael's social security card.
Und
And last but not least, the vehicle identification and registration card. There's a book inside, The Night Guide. It's a book written by a fan about the 80s Knight Rider TV series. Everything you ever wanted to know as a fan of Knight Riders shall be named inside this book. This book was previously available already some years ago, and now it's back again, exclusively included in this box set. As a die-hard fan, you probably know everything written in here already. But it's very nice to hold this in my hands now. Really, really nice idea to include that in this box set.
Aber es ist trotzdem toll. Das gab es so natürlich nicht in den Original-DVD-Box-Sets von Universal. Das jetzt hier in Händen zu halten, ist schon was ganz, ganz Spezielles.
It says something about model cars and also about replicas. It's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Gut.
Well, and here we've got the Digi packs for season 1 to 4.
Die Boxsets für die Staffeln 1.
20 Blu-ray discs. And I think I need to take another picture because I can't hold this up into the camera, at least not everything at once. Andreas, in his video, he has already shown it, but I will do this here again as well. If you line up the box sets on the front side, just side by side, you get the profile view of Kit. And here again, this is not a still shot from the TV series itself, but again, Kit of mykit.de, so Andreas Winkler's replica car.
Im Artwork haben.
And here is a fifth box containing 3 more discs.
Mit 3 weiteren Discs.
Bonus disc. Another one containing the 2 feature films. And the third disc featuring Team Knight Rider. All of this, the 2 feature films, and also the Team Knight Rider TV series is featured as standard definition. But I'm gonna have a deeper look at this anyway to judge on the quality. I do hope that there has been a new transfer at least for Knight Rider 2000, since the quality of the original 2005 release was really bad.
Auf dem 2005er DVD-Release war nicht besonders überzeugend.
So let's open up one of these Digi packs.
In den Player einzulegen und sich das Ganze mal ein bisschen näher anzusehen. So, dann wollen wir hier mal schauen. Okay, das ist auch sehr nett gemacht.
Okay, this is really nicely done. I'll have to show this in a close-up. I do hope you can see this. The disc designation S1, D1, so Season 1, Disc 1. Very much alike Kit's voice modulator. This is really nicely done.
Wollen wir sie mal einlegen?
Let's put it into the player now. I'm really thrilled now. What's happening?
Ich kann's kaum erwarten.
I can't wait. And here comes the obligatory legal announcements at the beginning.
Okay, da geht was.
Yeah, there's something coming up.
Turbine.
And it's building up tension. I don't want to spare you the waiting time. And here's the Universal logo. Ah, come on, I want to see Kit now.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh.
I don't know if you can see this. Can you see it?
Ah,
there's no batteries.
Da fehlen die Batterien.
Batteries. I can't control it. So now swapped in some new batteries and we can get going. The design is very nicely done. It's like Kit's voice box and dashboard. It's really nicely done. So we've got subtitles in German and English, and also the audio is available in German and English. We can play everything at once. I'm really excited now to see it, because on the German DVD release, at least in seasons 1 and 2, the pre-opening teasers have been all absent, and it was said these were now included again on this new release. And here it is, the teaser.
Wärmelenkraketen nähern sich von Südwest.
Ist das ein Auto oder ein Raumschiff?
Können wir einen Volltreffer aushalten? Das will ich lieber nicht herausfinden.
And here we can see already that it must be a new transfer. I have added an excerpt of the original DVD release on the left hand side and added a green tint to it so you can easier spot it. You can also see how some image information was lost here as well and cropped away, but now in the HD version it's fully restored. And as expected, the new HD material looks much more crisp and clean as when compared to the original DVD release.
Ein Mann und sein Auto kämpfen gegen das Unglück.
Many people will also be very happy about hearing that the PAL speedup, which was a technical necessity some 40 years ago because of the transfer from NTSC to PAL, has been left unchanged. So the audio still sounds exactly the same way as we remember from TV and also the later DVD release. For the English soundtrack, everything has been left intact. Here you can hear the different audio pitch right away. The Knight Rider historians have told this before, and I had a verifying look at the DVD release of 2005. For the DVD release, we had only one generic version of the intro featuring this title card without the drop shadows. I'm happy to announce that for the Turbine release, we have now finally received all the different variations of the intros, be that with or without the drop shadows or the absence or the presence of the also starring designation.
You're really looking at this with an eagle eye, are you?
Yes, I am, but what are you doing actually here? It's enough already that you're always screwing up my videos on my retro channel. We're not doing the same here, so get lost! Now I want to quickly check out White Line Warriors, which was only released in an English version on the German DVD. The reason for that was legal aspects, and on this new release it was said as well to be now fully dubbed in German again. And it has a teaser as well. I was really missing that. And here's another one that I really looked into detail. Was the intro of Night of the Drones restored or not?
Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
I did a video myself about this, including a intro remake, since Universal published the Season 3 pilot featuring the Season 4 pilot intro. I'm happy to see that we've got now the proper intro and also the correct English soundtrack to it. But with the German release, Turbine made a small mistake here, since they just put the regular Season 3 intro on top of the pilot's opening. You're not believing me? Maybe let's check out the special effects sections briefly in the next section. So in the German version we hear a very different turbo boost to what it should be, and also we can already hear the LED gas pedal, which should not be present in this version. There's also a small issue with Mouth of the Snake. So obviously we've got the correct teaser now, but I spotted some invariation in the German dubbing. If you listen in carefully, you can hear already some segment of the audio which actually belongs to the end of the teaser. And when comparing to the US version, it doesn't sound like this at all. But it can be even worse. Look at this teaser that I found on YouTube, which is totally screwed up. So there seem to be two different variations out there right now. The question remains, did they fix an existing error now by doing an additional cut? What do you think?
Volltreffer überleben wir nie. Dann müssen wir sie abhängen, Kumpel. Los!
I've looked everywhere for her. She's nowhere on the ground.
And when it comes to fixing, either do it or leave it. A Knight in Shining Armor is a special case as well, as it features the test drive theme in the German version instead of the typical desert theme.
Ich habe überall gesucht, doch ich kann sie nirgendwo finden.
Wenn Stone sie hat, wird sie töten. Oh.
This has been like that ever since, and it's nice that they left that intact.
Michael, jemand betritt das Zimmer.
Also werde ich sie hier rausschaffen, so oder so.
Nein, aufhören!
But there is this weird audio cut at the end of this segment.
Halten Sie an!
So, could you spot it? Maybe you shall listen into this other teaser that I found online.
Die schwarze Blechkiste holen wir ein. Los hinterher, Jungs!
Halten Sie an!
Well, that cut doesn't make any sense? No, it does not at all.
Wait a second, are you just leaving something good on this box as well?
Sure I do, I like this box a lot. I just happen to always see those small nitpicks. Let's look at this, because this is really nice and should be mentioned as well. Season 3 and 4 now come from the US Masters as well, and so they feature the English title cards in favor to the previously German title cards. Also, the colors appear much more vivid in this release. And the details are much better as when compared to the original DVD release that we've got. I'm sorry to say that Universal just delivered garbage to us back then. Turbine also managed to recover some tracks that had been believed to be lost to time. Although there were sections where they had to read up some of the missing segments, there's also this sequence from the pilot presentation, which came now with a fully restored track.
I'm getting mad, man. You understand? Mad!
Yeah, well, I can understand that.
That car will be mine. Mine, you hear?
Langsam werde ich sauer. Verstehst du? Ja, wirklich. Das kann ich gut verstehen. Das Auto wird mir gehören. Mir, hörst du?
What shall I say? I'm thrilled. I'm totally excited. What Turbine delivered here is totally unmatched. It's a pity to say that Universal themselves didn't manage to deliver this kind of quality. But for Turbine Medien, wow, just awesome, well done, you had one job to do and this was it. And now, pretty please, this one for Airwolf and the A-Team. This would be really a big thing. Thanks for watching and see you next time.